Hey everybody, I'm Octavia Klein, and today I'm going to do a little something different on this channel than I normally do, but something I really believe in. So I'm a huge person who believes in manifestation. I'm a big Kundalini yoga fan. I got introduced to Kundalini yoga in 2006, and it completely changed my life, like 100% completely changed my life. And today I'm going to share with you a story about how I manifested sobriety for my father through meditation. So I think one of the biggest things about manifestation, people like, how do I manifest something? And a lot of it just comes from being really still and quiet and in the present moment, being very grateful for where you're at in life, also getting rid of some of your past life traumas, you know, and not always telling that same story, but really telling the story of what you want your future to be. And the best way that I have found to do this is actually, for me, is through meditation. And my favorite meditation, hands down, is Kundalini yoga. I love Kundalini yoga. It is one of the best things, and it's really cool. Maybe I'll do a meditation for you guys here at some point, but I love Kundalini yoga. You should check it out. But I'm gonna tell you a story about my dad. So my dad, at the age of 51, became just totally immersed in drugs and alcohol, and he was somebody who had a job for 22 years. He was a postal supervisor for 22 years, and at the age of 51 just lost everything. You know, I don't even know what happened. It would just happen overnight. He lost his house, he lost his car, he lost his wife, he lost his job, he lost all of his savings, and he just was a total addict. And it was very hurtful at the time. I was 21, I believe, and for like the next 7 or 8 years, we would try to get him in rehab. We were trying to like do things for him, and you know, nothing worked. You know, every time we'd get a hold of him, he just slipped through our hands again. And at some point, about 7 years in, because I was 28 when this happened, he went missing. He was missing for 6 months. I had no idea if he was dead or alive. I didn't have a phone number for him. I didn't have an address for him. I had no idea where my dad was. And I was worried sick. And that's when I got introduced to Kundalini yoga, which was in 2006. And I started meditating and praying for him every day. There was, in Kundalini yoga, we do this prayer at the end. It's a song called The Longtime Sun. And we send the light out to somebody who's in the darkness. And I sent that light out to my dad every day for 4 months. Something crazy happened. He actually got hit by a car, which sounds crazy, and he actually died, but he got revived in a helicopter. So he died and got revived in a helicopter, and that was the beginning of his sobriety. So he went to a hospital. He was in a hospital for I think like 2 weeks or something. I finally got to talk to him, and I said, Dad, I don't even know who you are anymore. Do you want your grandson to know you like this? At the time, my sister's son was very little, and I was like, do you want Brandon to grow up and know you as this person? And he goes, no, I don't want to be this person anymore. I said, well, then come to Los Angeles, come and be with me, and let's get you sober. And as I was telling my dad the story about how I was praying for him every day, he goes, Octavia, he's like, I felt it. He goes, I felt something pulling me from the darkness during that time. And he goes, and when I got hit by the car, the reason I got hit by the car is because the sun reflected off of another car, blinded me in my eye, and I jumped back into traffic, and that's how the car hit me. And I said, oh my God. So that was in 2007, and that was the beginning of my dad's sobriety. And now my dad has been sober since 2007. He's a great dad. You know, he didn't pick up all the pieces of his life, but we know where he is, and he's not on drugs, and that's really awesome. So that's one story I have for you on manifesting and the power of it and what it's done for me. I will tell you a few more stories in the upcoming videos. So if you like this, please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you want to hear more of my manifestation stories, and I'll see you in the next video.